Alright, so that took me a minute to get everything set up, but I think that we are good now. Let's hope the game comes online. There it is. And now I can go back to pulling up work. It is, in fact, me, John Helldiver, except instead of John Helldiver, it's John P892, because that's the meme. Holy shit, it's John Silksong! You mean Hornet? I don't know. Alright, so... last week, I was going through the process of reducing language, because my big fat mouth likes to talk too damn much, and I was giving out information that the reviewers didn't care for or ask for. Today is less about that, now that that's been finished, and today is more about making sure that everything is phrased correctly and that everything makes sense. Ooh, and honestly, I'm gonna save that one for last. Yeah, I hope everybody is good. Enjoying their week so far. I will be enjoying my week a whole heck of a lot more when I'm done with this project. Where's table 2? That's table 3. There's table. That's table 1. I mean, I'm sure that there's plenty of lines better, just metric-wise. But the wordplay between is and was is an abstract enough of a threat to be concerning. Roxy, I think that's a pretty good alternate there. The is to isn't. Because then you keep the same root of the word, and you just change it into past tense using a conjunction, which is somehow funnier to me. Maybe that's because I'm not allowed to write with conjunctions very often. It's very rare that you'll see a conjunction in an academic research paper, so the ability to use them provides a lot of novelty to me these days. So, season 4, episode 8, I don't know, I'm really torn. It was boring, but it was boring because it set up a lot of information. It was a very, like, lore and information heavy episode rather than a, oh, what's the word? It didn't have a whole lot of action. It was all just kind of like dialogue, emotions, emotional tensity. The last scene with Thrag was absolutely bone-chilling, though. Them being, like, infiltrators, crazy. Absolutely crazy. This still isn't a song. Change my mind. Man, I wish I still had my Grammarly Premium suggestion. Because I know for a fact that this sentence is a mess. Every finale is a battle. So far, okay, so yeah, season 1 was the normal fight, the, like, last little fight with Omni-Man, right? Season 2 went crazy with Angstrom. And then season 3 was absolutely crazier with Conquest. Coming right off the curtails of season 3, episode 7 with the Invincible War. Nuts. So the guess was that season 4 was going to be another funky battle. It was even funkier. Yeah, it wasn't even physical. It was purely just the entire thing was just mental torture for on all angles. Dude cannot catch a break. There we go. I think I'm happy with that sentence structure. On ahead and get rid of the old sentence in the other parts. Paste in the sentence. That. Put that there. Do I need my undergrad to look at this one? Which one do I need him to look at? That's the one I'm saving for later. Is that one done? Why is that one not marked done? I feel like this one should be marked done. That one is marked done. This is the one I was just working. Alright, let me pull up my chat with my undergrad student. Also, our internet company, my wife and I's internet company, has begun sending us updates on like how much data we use in a month, and last month we used 336 gigabytes of data, which I can almost guarantee is mostly streaming and gaming, because the stream runs at around 7,500 kilobytes per second on average. So I need him to look at comment 6. This one's a big overarching... This one I can do. Alright, I need somewhere to note my thoughts. Also, balance myself out the fact that all three of the finales up until now have been separated into two halves, the fight and then the aftermath. Oh yeah, no, this one was just the aftermath of the fight from from episode 7. Plus the, like, mental game of everything leading up to the final scene, which was crazy. What? Retirement? If you'll excuse me, let me get my ukulele. What is happening? I decide to work on my paper for one extra stream. This is what are we doing? Swoons. With the ukulele. Alright, so I need to use their words. Ported. Threshold does not affect accuracy, so confidence is not well calibrated. All of them. Where is it? Where is it? Rewrite the opening to acknowledge the actual critique is poorly. That a single detection is not sufficient, hence multi-pass. But then I also have to keep my own thing here out of the box. Confidence. And parallel making is possible. All right. It's definitely the lowest energy, but the highest stakes. I can definitely respect it, but I don't know how much I liked it. It was just boring in a lot of ways. I don't like how some of the other characters handled things in the absence of, like, the main cast. Yesterday and the day before that, somebody fucked up at work and it's been hell. Uh-oh, the consequences of another person's actions. Yes! That's literally one of my reviewers. There's, like, whole sections that they're leaving, like, comments about. I feel like they just haven't read. And I get it. It's hard to read a whole paper, especially when the paper's as big and long and overarching as this one is. But at the same time, it's like, man, don't comment on it if you didn't read it. Alright, let's start here by acknowledging the reviewer. I think I'm happy with that as an intro sentence. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Supreme spends his days off working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria to swoon dementia patients. Keep up. Not Freddy Fazbear's. You're gonna get stuffed in a spring lot suit. They definitely did pick a more complex option with Eve, because I'm pretty sure in the source material that doesn't happen. I mean, they wrote the original story like decades ago, right? So that wasn't really a thing at the time, at least not nearly as publicly as it is now. Probably because of your fiance? What is? I've lost the plot. Sent one of you that message. I forget who though. Well, it wasn't me. I don't think I got anything from you today. I do love this song. It's such a shame that First Sinner didn't get their own thing here. Like, First Sinner deserved their own soundtrack, and they just reused Widows. And thematically, I can see why. It is just still disappointing. Okay, so we don't really care about this whole block. There's not really a point there. Is there a point here, actually? I think there is a point. I can definitely clean it up, though, so let's try to clean it up. I think that's unnecessary to say, so that cleans up a lot. Oh, was it me? Was it you? Was it me? Oh yeah, no, the writers of Invincible will absolutely cross lines. Like, they have a strong enough audience base and a strong enough, like, eye in the public light that they have and will continue to cross lines. Happy birthday. Who's the birthday? Who but is the birthday? Is it Roxy? Is it Dio? Who but the birthday? Happy birthday. Congratulations, you made it an entire other revolution around the sun. That's hard to do. Let's go. It's Harriet, she changed her name again. It's totally valid. My bad. Happy birthday, Harriet. Congratulations. You are standing on a rock that is spinning at thousands of miles an hour, which is hurtling around the sun, the star at the center of our little area, at tens of thousands of miles an hour, which is hurtling through the universe in our little galaxy at hundreds of thousands of miles an hour, which is hurling itself around the center of the known universe, a giant fucking black hole or whatever the hell it is, I don't remember at this point, at, you know, millions of miles an hour. And yet, here we are, streaming Subnautica with Hollow Knight Silksong music while I write an academic paper about wildfires. Somebody please hire me, I need a job. Yeah, I'll make you the good kind of AI, or the bad kind if you pay me enough. I just accidentally added a W to one of my acronyms and made an uwu version of the acronym because I mistyped a letter. That, I hate every part of it. The fact that it will cross lines and give me so much respect. See, crossing lines, in my opinion, it kind of depends on the line, and it depends on if they're crossing a line to start dialogue, or if they're crossing a line to gain clout or take their own position and advance their own stance. If you're crossing lines to strike a dialogue about a tough issue in society that needs to be talked about and isn't talked about enough, great. Perfect. I love starting dialogues. That's awesome. But if you're doing it to push your own individual personal narrative, I think that's kind of a faux pas. It's kind of a bad move. It's in bad taste. It's like, this is my opinion, so I'm gonna tell you what my opinion is, and then strike a discourse to shut down everybody whose opinion is not mine. That's bad line crossing, in my opinion. Striking up the discourse by crossing a line for sake of I'm right, you're wrong is bad. Crossing a line to strike up a discourse for let's have a conversation because it's not talked about enough in the public light, that's pretty great. Honestly, I don't know what my opinion on how Invincible did it is. I don't know enough about the creators or why they made their decision to say definitively one way or another what I think of it yet. I know for a fact that it started a discourse, I just don't know what the purpose of the discourse is. I got a lot of birthday wishes when I didn't expect any or ask for any. It was kinda nice. But you got friends. And your friends care about you. Happy birthday. That's like the whole thing, man. I'm usually a bad friend and forget people's birthdays. My wife usually has to remind me of people's birthdays, and then I still forget. And I feel like shit, a bad friend. But it's because I'm getting a Ph.D. and my brain is constantly fried. Pum 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 pum. Okay, I think that's good there, so let's get rid of that now. Accumulating, yes, that's what I meant to type. Accumulating. I think that's unnecessary to add here. So we'll just do this instead. If I'm going to be chopping up the sentence, I may as well get rid of that, get rid of that, and we'll leave that. And then we'll get rid of all this. All right. That's that comment. I'm gonna have my undergrad look at this one as well. Which one is this one? Not number 7. Is number 7 ready? No, number 7 I'm leaving. So number 8. It's emotional support like this which keeps me going. That is wild. I'm pretty sure that's something... well, no, I don't really have... No, never mind. If I did, though, that would be something that my wife would say, "You're not supposed to be the one in this relationship with childbearing hips. Are you ready to be shamed by your ancestors tomorrow?" I do not have childbearing hips. I struggle very much. I was just about to say what my wife said in the background, but the mic didn't pick it up. I have a very hard time bringing the laundry basket up and down the stairs because I need one arm to open and close the door and turn on the light switches, and I need the other hand to like press the laundry basket into my hips. My wife has no problems with this. I have major problems with this. Or return 8 a.m. Make sure to DM you in your time zone on the exact minute that stupid Transformers video I found. That's so sick. In fact, Thrag seems to genuinely... Oh, no, he does. He respects him because he proved his Viltrumite heritage and proved his lack of fear in battle. Even when completely outmatched, he still tried. And he killed Conquest. I mean, that's gotta be respectable, since they honor strength so much. Yeah. Okay, moving on to number 9. I think I did number 9 earlier. I did! Okay. Alright, number 10? Yeah, 10 and then 11. Okay. Lost Lace has such good music, man. Let's just reorder some of this here. Oh, I don't want to play this. External HDD. Anytime they be plugged in, they disconnect instantly and be unusable. What? I looked up an idea I thought was absurd, realized it was possible, and now you have 3 more terabytes of internal storage space? So your external hard drive cords fried. So you just put them into your motherboard, is what it sounds like. How does your power supply keep up with that? I was about to comment on who in my relationship has the childbearing hips, but I don't need to since we both share them. Then you can both do the laundry. That's crazy. Turn the external hard drives into internal data. No. This music is such good amp. That's too much information. Okay. Alright, probably the last one for reviewer 1 tonight. We'll move on to reviewer 2. Maybe even 3. Okay. No, I hit the wrong button. I just found table 9 and then I hit the wrong button and it took me back up to like halfway through the paper. Stop. Alright. Downplay section 4A. Honestly, I might just be able to just do this. Our direct quantitative. If your hips aren't wide enough to bonk against the sides of a hallway, you need to re-roll your jeans. As it turns out, external hard drives are just SATA hard drives with an adapter put on the SATA plug. Interesting. See, I don't have any, like, hard drives. I have a solid-state drive. Because it's faster, and I don't need more than a terabyte. I don't keep games installed when I stop playing them. I constantly rotate out the games that are installed on the drive. So the speed is nice, and I don't need as much space, so I don't have an actual hard drive. Just a solid-state drive. Though unfortunately, due to Nick's analysis, only one of us is able to bear children. Oh, I know that feeling. Doctors suck. So does insurance. There we go. Alright, I think that'll probably do us in for reviewer 1 for the night, because I don't... It's 8 o'clock, my brain is starting to shut itself down. So we did comment 1. Comment 2 is waiting on something that's not my fault. Comment 3 is a really big overarching problem that I need some more brain power for. Comment 4 should be finished. Comment 5 is finished. Comment 6 is ready for review. Comment 7 is part of the big overarching issue that I don't have the brain power for. Comment 8 is ready for review. Comment 9 is ready for review. Comment 10 is ready for review, and comment 11 is ready for review. So I just smacked the shit out of my mic. I'm so sorry. So that is it for reviewer 1. Moving on to reviewer 2. Hard drive a year from Christmas. Should have gotten SSDs. There's no point in crying over spent money. Yep, and 2 hard drives is what you got. And hard drives, everybody's always like, oh, if you don't have a solid state drive, it's not even worth it. And it's like, nah, it's fine. Hard drives work. It's not a bad thing to have a hard drive instead of a solid state drive. It's a little slower. No big deal. I don't know if I'm happy with that. We thank the reviewer for taking the time to review our paper thoughtfully. Additionally, we thank the reviewer for suggestions to improve language and clarity. In line with all In line with feedback from all 4. Spell. With all 4 reviewers, we have improved the quality and clarity of the paper. Boom! Not paper, manuscript. Boom! There it is. That'll do it. Actually, that's my own comment. I'm just gonna bonk that. Alright, we're good there. And reviewer 2 comment 2. What is that? That's an old comment. That's an old comment. That's one of those things that's part of the big problem. This one's not, though. Is it? It might be part of the big overarching problem. Really? Ugh, it is. It's part of the big overarching problem. Gosh darn it. I don't think I need that comment anymore. I'm just gonna go clean this up so it's easier for my professor to review. Hopefully it'll be really easy for him to review this. Ah, Reviewer 4! I was talking about doing stuff with Reviewer 4. I keep forgetting Reviewer 4 exists because a lot of their stuff was very, like... I don't know, they were pondering. They were pondering so many things. They're like, what if? Like, 2 of their 4 comments are... Oh, where is it? In particular, this reviewer anticipates. Another one. It would be interesting to understand the sensitivity of results. Incorporating refueling would be a natural extension. Oh, where's the one that they say something about, like... Yeah, likely would reflect smaller masses. I don't want to make fun of them, because I really appreciate them for doing this. Oh, this one's so good. Okay. Well, I did say we'd be doing this for about half of the time, so I think we are good to move on, actually, to something a little more interesting than just Subnautica Below Zero while I talk about things. I'm Reviewer 4, you asshole. The ponderings are so interesting, but at the same time, it's not really feedback. Reviewers do not get paid, and I know this because I am a reviewer, for a few papers, actually, at this point. So I know that they're not paid, and that it's all volunteer, and that they're very, very busy people, because I'm very, very busy people. So I appreciate what they do, but at the same time... Ooh, okay. How did I get an extra page? Haven't I only been trimming? I guess I didn't... I mean, it's literally 2 lines over the page gap. And I have more work to do in the morning on a few of these, so... Okay. Let me message my undergrad. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Undergraduate student messaged. There is one more thing I can do. Just very quickly. I'm gonna get rid of that comment because it pertains to the thing that I'm removing. Temp folder are small. Blender making several hundred megabytes, some even gigabyte autosave files. Oof. Been there though. My Factorio space exploration modded save file was a few megabytes. I remember it was massive because each of like the surface data things are massive. For each new planet that you visit, it has to store the entire surface. And that was kind of nuts. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of comments. But hey, the response letter is only 23 pages now instead of 30, which is good because the paper itself is a whopping 50? Are we at 50 now, or are we still at 49? I don't remember. Okay, there we go. Most temp folders are like 200 to 800 megabytes. Mine are around 5 to 15 gigabytes. High fidelity, high fidelity, high fidelity. Hell yeah. Alright. Let me make sure all of my work stuff is gone. I'm gonna boot up Steam. And we're gonna figure out what to do for the rest of the stream. Ponders. I'm getting paid. Ponders. In experience with Ponders. Your mother late at night. Fucking original. Is considering you have a mother, whether it be through a loss in the family or a mere homosexual relationship, in which my insult will transfer to the next version of emotional development. That's fucking grand. That is so fucking good. That is fucking hilarious. Hi, baby. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Wife needed some brief cuddles. Last Dive was a very good song to have in the background for that. Not Lost Lace, Last Dive. Windows C, Windows D, Garage F. What do you mean garage? What? Games 3, that makes sense. And then Media Z, that also makes sense. Most 5 devices and drives is crazy. You've got your local Windows hard drive, your Windows D hard drive, Garage F. What is Garage F? Garage is the big warehouse for old files, things I don't use but want to keep around. That explains why it's called Garage. Next time you have to upgrade and get more storage for like the garage things, call it the attic. That would be kind of sick. Call it attic. And games is obvious, media is obvious. Okay, well. Now that I'm done with all the work things, I can... Oh! It reset my settings. Well, I'm glad I got rid of all the work things, because I would have just doxed myself if I hadn't. That's why we do these things, because I'm smart. What do we want? What do we want? This is what we're working with. What do we want? I return to my chair, being taken by a cat. Today, my knees will struggle, but tomorrow my knees will also struggle. Undertale, no, it's not installed. I've been reduced to peeking my head over my desk at the stream like a toddler using both of their hands to peer over the kitchen counter. It's crazy what cats will do. Deltarune, no, I don't have it. Oh my goodness, is Spotify not on here? No, it is. Where's the Spotify audio setting? There it is. What's low energy games? Low energy games. This one. This one. I would say Deep Rock is low energy. I've been really enjoying XCOM. I started a new save because nothing else in my library was piquing my interest. It's my birthday, let me pick. Pikmin 2. Do you see Pikmin 2? This is what we have. And I don't even have all of these. Like, these two, these aren't installed. And they're way too big. Should actually probably put them in my uninstalled folder. Super Monkey Ball. I don't have Super Monkey Ball. Why is it $7.50? Why are they so expensive? Oh, there's Marble Trap, which is basically Super Monkey Ball. The little ball that could. BPM Boy? That's so interesting. Oh, well, there's the uninstalled folder. There's so many games in the uninstalled folder. I have so many games. There we go. That's better. Yeah, any second now. Pikmin 2. Pikmin 3! I don't have any of the Pikmin games. I pick whatever Penji wants to play. I fucking know her. I know exactly what's about to happen. Was that what was about to happen? Were you right? Was that right? I was expecting a gift notification. That would have been pretty funny. Alright, well, if we're going with whatever I want to play, then we're doing XCOM. Although I should probably have quit Below Zero first. I still have Below Zero running. My computer's not gonna like this. Hold up, give me a second. No. Oh no. Oh, don't waste the money. It's too much money for like 30 minutes of gameplay. My computer seems to be cooperating with me. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, look at that. There it is. Woohoo, depress. Oops, that was in the wrong button. No wonder it came up so quickly. There we go. That's better. I was on my browser window instead of my like actual game window. New storage, when 10 years ago 50 got you a terabyte, and now it gets you 250 gigabytes. Yep. There's a reason why our work computers only have very little data. We have like 500 gigabyte solid state drives at work right now. So yeah, that's that. I think my fiance really was raised by a flock of rabid New York construction workers, and that explains so much. Sounds like a great time, honestly. It's not the accent, it's the cadence. It really is. It really is. You're so right. Okay, so what can I talk about to kind of get us up to speed here for a second? If you remember the original XCOM, there's a base building aspect and a bunch of things that you can build. We don't really have to care about most of this, except that this one lets my soldiers heal at half the time, so that's kind of nice. This just gives me more power, that's about it. This guy does research for me, and that lets me unlock things, I guess. This person lets me build shit like armor and weapons. Speaking of, I'll actually absolutely go ahead and do that. That would be so sick. Countering the body's rejection of the implanted chip. Sometimes it's easy. Would you shut up, Tygan? I do not care. To this day. And then these are my peeps. Whether it was willful ignorance, all of the people. Unbridled curiosity that led me to blindly pursue my research with such zeal.
What can I do for you, Commander?
Ooh, okay, weapon upgrade. Oh, so that's good. Yeah, these are the people that do the things. They kill the aliens. And this is where we actually do missions and shit. We can, like, look for black markets, get shit, or go kill people. So I'm gonna go kill people because I want to raid this black site and kill somebody. Hey, sweet cheeks! Is it my fiance or is it a 40-year-old man from Boston? That's the best part. You'll never know. Hey, get rid of these people. Let's see. Corporal is the highest rank that I have that isn't currently wounded. Well, I want a sharpshooter, and Javier treated me really well. in the last mission that I took him. So we're gonna take him. I think a grenadier would be really good to have. I'm gonna want at least one specialist for healing. I don't think it matters who I take, but I'm gonna take her. I need a med kit. And now it comes down to, do I want a ranger or do I want another grenadier? And I honestly think for a raid mission, I'm gonna want a grenadier. And I'll give Hagen a med kit. And I'll give you 2 grenades. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, $200 for a terabyte is awful, but that's just the gaming market right now.
Squad green to deploy.
It's less expensive per gigabyte than RAM, I'll tell you that much.
Our contacts in the local resistance have shown us
I do like this game, but don't expect me to talk about it like some freak. I know, who would talk about the game that the streamer is playing?
Keep your heads up. Expect heavy opposition.
No shot. We live in a society. You know, Ted Kaczynski is actually cited in a few math papers because he was a prominent mathematician for a certain time. And most people that cite his work cite him and then say that he's better known for other things, like being the Unabomber.
We've confirmed the black site is in your immediate vicinity. Infiltrate and investigate the area. Expect heavy resistance. Neutralize all hostile contacts.
I will be back in a moment.
Entering squad concealment.
Guess who's back? Okie dokie. Let's kill people. Are you also writing your essay with the same enthusiasm about murder? No. The whole point of the work is to save lives, although humans are responsible for 90% of all wildfires, and like 9.5%, so most of the remaining 10%, are natural lightning strikes, actually. There's an AI image site called Artless. Nothing else to say, just throw that up with 50% opacity, Uncle Ted. Yeah, pretty much. From the Wendigoon. My favorite quote from there is, if I look up into the night sky and see a McDonald's ad, I'm becoming a... I'm not going to finish that statement, but to a degree, I understand. Oh my gosh, we have to travel really far. Okay, so we have to get into that room. There's a lot of fog. And then we have to get to evac from there. Okay. I think I want to get my sniper up onto the roof for squad sight so that he can see far.
Who knows how long they've been keeping these storage units running down here.
Let's move the specialist up over here and hope that I don't get spotted by anything on the roof.
Stay clear of those turrets.
All right,
We're
that's
still
nice.
not entirely sure if they're fully automated or remotely triggered.
Let's get one of my 2 heavies on the ground floor here with the 2 grenades.
Enemy squad located.
All right, that's great. That's awesome. Love that, love that, love that. And I guess let's get my other heavy ready to go up on the roof. Sure. Oh, I definitely hate that people are responsible for 90% of wildfires. That feels like an astronomically high number. For no reason. Like, just put out your damn campfires properly. And don't light cigarettes in the woods. It shouldn't be this hard. Can I not hack? I can't hack things yet. Alright, well, that kind of sucks a little bit. Alright, let's put you here. And then wait a minute. Let's... Who has sight there? I don't know who has sight there. I think it must be the turret. It's the turret. So let's get you in the corner. And we'll give you a minute. No targets. Well, let's get you up and over. Get you into a good cover spot. I don't really feel like I can do anything until this guy's gone, is the problem. Let's get you up here and decide what to do next. I guess I'll just put you on Overwatch, put you on Overwatch, and call it a day. Any deep resentment for humanity, Mr. Benji P892? Shadow the Hedgehog style. So I can't do a German accent. I'm sorry. All right, so you can still see both of them. So I could do a concealed Overwatch. You can move up and do the same thing. So I think actually, why don't we do that? I'll put you here. Get you on Overwatch. Get you on Overwatch. And then... if I do more than 4 damage, I take it down. I missed! Wow, I hate this game. Alright.
I'll get him next time. We're visible here.
I just hope that my heavies don't waste ammo on the turret. Well, at least one of them lived. Both of them lived. Oh, no, maybe not. Nope, alright, one of them lived. Seems a little loud. I'm gonna... options... audio. Boop, boop. Boop,
Already
boop,
there.
boop.
Location confirmed.
Bang. There we go, much better.
Taken care of. Might be something we could use here.
Actually, might be a little too far. Oops. Bonk,
On the
bonk.
move.
Zappities. Well, with an 80% chance, let's really hope that this does it. Not quite.
Hit the armor.
Well, I might lose a heavy. Or at the very least, he's probably gonna get... or she's probably gonna get hit really hard. Are you coming up? You're coming up. Oh, don't kill her. Don't kill her. Don't... alright. Alright. Well, this is not gonna go well. Always rate your code as if the person who will be maintaining it is a violent psychopath. Oh good, it missed. Although she's probably gonna start burning now. I hope not. Do I have a higher chance to hit if I use the pistol? I do. So let's do that.
Good riddance.
Nice. Dropping in to say hello. Hope your PhD is going well. It both is and isn't. It's a lot of work, but you know, it's going as well as it can. So thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, Dio.
Closing on target position now.
It's been a minute. Let's hope 68's enough. It is. That's very nice.
Taken care of.
And let's... well, I could move you up really far, and then you would not be near the squad. So let's not do that. Let's move you here. Hit the button.
Advent has expanded their rail network to touch every city center they've built. And this looks like the end of the line, at least for this area.
How the fuck did that happen? The story is on par with the... uh-oh. Oh boy. We're bringing it back.
Moving on target location.
And we're gonna move you away from the burning and then put you on over. Because we're gonna have incoming. I can almost guarantee. At some point. That no longer provides cover. Let's get the sniper up to where I want the sniper to actually be. Which is in a position that he has an immense line of sight down to the next building. Let's get you here to grab that. Give. I don't know who he sees. Oh boy, okay, so a sectoid, a mech, and a default soldier. Honestly, I think the worst of that is probably going to be the mech. And the fact, of course, that he is surrounded. Or not surrounded. Not in cover. Well, let's pull you back to full cover. That'll help a lot. I don't think they're in range to really do anything about it. No, they're not. Great. Let's put you down here. And then we'll put you on Overwatch because you're behind full cover.
I'm on it.
And the cover is so far away from... Let's keep you on the high ground. And we'll put you on Overwatch. Yeah, there we go. Uh-oh. Okay, we have 2 squads coming in at the same time from 2 different sides. Explain this up to a point, then I shall request Roxy to finish their rest. Miss, that's unfortunate. Oh, please hit. You have armor shredding. Nice. Yeah, I missaid her name. I was wondering. It's not my place. I was gonna leave it. Okay.
Guessed wrong.
Haha. What are you doing? Are you gonna Overwatch? Oh, are you gonna...
I think I need some help.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They might both be dead.
Oh, that didn't feel good.
I might need some help.
Okay, so they're not both dead. I used both names, stop worrying about it. Oh, that's a relief. Are they dead? Holy shit. Okay. All right, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. We're not taking that. This is a very casual run and we are not accepting that. We're just not. We're not accepting that. This is my I just want to have fun game. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do.
Orders confirmed.
We'll do most of that up to a point, but I think I made it a little too juicy
Hold on, are those?
Bodies,
for
the containers, this entire
for the mech.
The aliens are still abducting people. From the looks of it, they may never have stopped after the invasion.
Those containers look like they have self-contained power cells. It could be some kind of stasis system. It's possible at least some of those people might still be alive.
Advent forces on the ground.
It does voice training, does a bit of voice experimentation. Okay. Involves both.
Target's still up.
Moving out.
Yeah, so this time instead of leaving her up here, we're gonna put you down here instead.
Moving to Overwatch.
And then we're gonna put you... What's the structure look like under here? Looks like if it does launch missiles, I won't fall if I'm here.
I've got eyes on an Advent position.
Unfortunate that I didn't get the armor shredding shot this time around, but it's fine. Probably gonna target a mind spin. Hopefully I still resist. Nice. That's very good. We'll see what you do this time. Okay, not suppressive fire. I really thought that was going to be suppressive fire. And you're probably going to shoot Overwatch. Alright. So, how do we play this one? 72 and 52. Neither of those are particularly good options. We are going to reload.
Let's do this.
Let's see what options I have for you. 73 and 51. But I need to remove that Overwatch. So we're actually going to pop a nade here. Nice, and shredded the damage, so that's good. That's also going to explode, which means he has to move. And I still have 72. So why don't we just shoot him? And that puts him at 1 health. Damn, alright, fine. Overwatch has been removed. That still leaves me flanked. He's probably going to end up rushing. If I go here, it puts me in range for melees. That's a sprinting move. And that leaves me flanked. Honestly, solution here might also be grenade. Can grenade do both? Grenade. But it can damn well try. Yeah, let's nade. And then we still have the sniper left. For if that doesn't pan. Nice. Alright, great. That didn't pan out. Okay, 100%. 84, 94, and then the other one is squad sight. 99, 96, 59. Yeah, we take the pistol shot. Take the mech out.
Target disabled.
Talking about a funny thing that Dio said about my interest. Harriet at the time was getting on my case about compliments over voice. Fair. Yeah, I knew he was gonna rush. Nice solid miss.
I'm all right.
Started doing the most feminine voice she could, which she still cannot replicate to this day. And just while blabbering things, re-quoted the funny Dio line, immediately recoiled from discomfort. Just being preferably vague. Okay. Ooh, ow. Alright, so that hurt bad. Unfortunate that that explosion did 0 damage. I think my best option is probably to take out that riot soldier with you. How about if I gremlin heal myself? Because I'm low.
Gremlin, medical detail.
And then it's a 78 chance for the mech. I think we take that. Nice. Good call.
Nailed him.
I really don't want to use my other grenade already. I don't don't really foresee very many options, though. 89, 73, 32. Well, first of all, let's reload. And then second of all,
Back online.
let's 89 this guy. Pew, 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 pew. Down it goes. Very nice.
It's down.
Alright. So that leaves me 2 maneuvers. 99 and 59. I don't really think the 99 will do me any good. I don't think I'll be able to see the sectoid any better from it. But I think it's worth a shot to start moving this way. Yeah, the fucking black site. I'm in the middle of something here. I don't care. I don't know what the last funny bit is. We didn't coordinate this. Supreme got some details wrong. Damn you. I thought I had a good memory. Alright, well, taking the 99 almost ensures that the zombie can't do anything. And I'd rather it not end up hitting somebody, even if the sectoid ends up zombieing somebody else. Which they probably will. Huh, well, I did not expect this. And you missed. That's unfortunate, because now you're flanked. Are you flanked? Oh, it doesn't matter. He had to sprint to make that move. Nice. Alright, well, 54. 68. 52. 79. Yeah. Why are you missing? This, I swear, this guy hit so many shots from so far away the other day when I was playing. Alright, nice.
On reserves.
Let's see if we even have to do anything. We might not. Alright, good. We're good. We're great.
Good riddance. Draining ammo fast.
Alrighty. Reload. And Overwatch because the rest of the team's points are spent. Look out, Benji. An alien. Oh no.
Good to go.
Not an alien.
Scanning.
Rock and roll. Moving on target location.
Let's start moving people up. At least a little bit. Because where am I going to crack in? I guess I'm going to crack in over there.
Scanning.
Look out, Benji. There's an alien.
Back in.
I know. That's why I shot at it. We weren't actively talking about this, but it's something I always talk about because dysphoria. Valid. Haven't been there with, like, voice thing. Well, no, actually I have, because I, having voice dysphoria, hate repeating myself. Totally real. I think my dysphoria was definitely a little more minor, but every single time that I answered the phone, they would call me ma'am. I'm like, especially with, like, medical teams, everything that I have listed medically is male. And then they would call me ma'am over the phone, and I'm like, really? Not even gonna look at my chart? Nice, one shot, dead.
Enemy down.
As we talked, there was lag because I'm Australian. Supreme had to ask me to repeat myself. Valid. We were talking about the Dio thing. Voice thing was just a tone of the voice chat in an earlier talking point. Valid. Can see confusion. At the same time, Supreme was reminiscing about when he first came out, about our reactions, and about what Dio said, quoting it. Fair. Valid. Can't argue.
Closing on target position now.
You're gonna save your med. Took me a second to repeat myself, couldn't force any words out, so I had to whisper. Valid. That's definitely like a part of the dysphoria aspect, I'm sure.
Copy that.
Which is so valid. I hate repeating myself anyway. I can't imagine also having like a dysphoria aspect in the mix.
Got it covered.
Good to go.
Look at me stacking up on the door like I have actual military knowledge. Maybe it would have been better to have these two swapped. But oh well. Alright, let's put you on Overwatch.
Covering now.
We'll save you for a minute. We'll put you on Overwatch, and then we'll have you open the door. Nobody?
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Damn, half those people are half dissolved.
Looks more like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure. Come get some.
Alright, we're gonna put you here, because that's probably gonna be the best place for a sniper.
Moving to Overwatch. Enemy movement ahead.
What came out of my mouth that day was the softest, most feminine, nicest feeling voice I've ever managed. Naturally, wanting more things to say, read out what Supreme had quoted. Unfortunately, due to what I read out, I was not the only one that day who felt pleasure. That's a way to word that. I have no room to believe I did ask her to say it instead of me. That sounds pretty funny. I'm just curious about who was the else. Dio? Probably Dio, if I had to guess. Oh my gosh! Wow, that's really bad firing solutions. I think this will put me in a flanking position of the sectoid.
Advent troops here.
It did, but it also revealed more assholes. Grand. Lovely. Oh, cool, they can't move. 73, but wouldn't kill. 70, but would kill. 70, but would kill. I see.
I need ammo.
Reading that statement in that voice caused a neuron activation. I see. Okay, so they're both 39. Yeah, I'll take the 39. I figured. Spent the rest of the voice chat and the entire next day and the next voice chat freaking the fuck out about it. I've been in that position more times than I can count, honestly. I really don't want to put her in too forward of a position, but I also don't want to incentivize the mech in the background to launch missiles at me. I think the solution is just coming over here. We also drew the line there, and I've been truly unable to... Oh, I'm sorry you've been unable to recreate it. That's unfortunate. Especially because I'm sure that was an awesome moment to have. Unlocked her true potential for that one line.
You heard the doctor. Secure that canister.
Please don't missiles, please don't missiles, please don't missiles. Thank you. Why'd you shoot at her? You're such an ass. I felt so powerful. I can only imagine. Oh no, 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 no. At least he's not the injured one. What did he do? Did he hunker down? Alright, so we have an Overwatch. I think he's hunkered down. I can't tell. I'm assuming he's hunkered down. 59 or 79. Let's take a look at my other firing solutions. 75, 64, and... Honestly, 70 to shred the armor. I think we take that. Nice. I can aid protocol. I think I will aid protocol the panicked guy, just so that he has less of a chance to die. And then 75, 64. 75 to kill is better than 64 to kill. There it is. It's all numbers. It's a numbers game. I love numbers games. And nobody has had to move, so I'll take the 59 on the Overwatch guy. Javier! Cooperate with me, buddy. Yeah, get it together. Come on, man. Alright, so we're gonna get a Zombo. That makes sense. What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna shoot at? Why? You're not gonna shoot at the guy that you flanked? Seriously? Ugh. I never want her to complain about my affirmations for her voice. I also physically could not give a further gender information than that. Real. Oh, you have no ammo. Why do you have no ammo? Because you panicked, that's why. You need to self-heal.
You'll be all right.
First and foremost, you need a self-heal. And then 50 and 36. Let's take the 50. We'll flip the die. Flip the die, flip the coin. Need access to my strength. Continue to complain, and I will continue asking for affirmation, because I will continue to not believe that it sounds nice. See, and that is the dysphoria aspect.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Critical? Oh, no kill though. 79. I might have to take that, actually. Because I need him back to a defended position so he doesn't get shot, and then I need to reload. So at least the 79, if he hits it, wipes something off the board, and he does hit it. That's nice. Not joking about freaking out either. I was literally kept up at night. No. Peacefully in bed, and then you remember, and then you're wide awake. I've had been a lot of moments like that lately. Just not sleeping great because my brain decides it wants to go do a whole bunch. Why do they keep hitting Astrid Hagen? I don't know what she did to deserve it.
Ready to rock.
Pistol is free. 35% chance is free.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I bet you got nothing. That sucked, man. Alright, Gremlin heal. Go heal Astrid. Fuck's sake, she's just a bullet sponge this time. Pretty sure I only healed one other person this entire time. Other than Astrid. 52, we just need the sectoid off the board.
Adjusting aim. Running dry on ammo.
Please. Nice. Finally. Why you went flying? Finally. Somebody decided to actually hit the damn shots. I guess I still had Astrid that could have taken a shot, but whatever.
I'm ready. On Overwatch.
Okay, new turn. Let's start moving everybody up.
Getting it done.
Because I know that I'm alone at this point.
10-4.
I will bitch at her about the incident while complaining, or sorry, not complaining, complimenting every time. From this point forward, if Supreme is to bitch at me every time, perhaps I should seek declaration from other sources. Benji, affirm my voice. I've never heard it, but consider it affirmed. I believe the story. He's never heard your voice. Why does that have to stop him? See?
Affirmative.
Alright.
Good copy.
Go get whatever the fuck this thing is. Hell yeah. My mouse buttons are no longer working.
I'm sure the docs will want to see
Guessing
this.
that's not water in there. Shen, any readings?
No signs of radioactivity, no significant energy signatures of any kind. Whatever it is, it's safe to handle.
We've confirmed acquisition of the sample. Move to rendezvous at the extraction point.
Advent reinforcements inbound.
Alright, yep, we've got reinforcements. So let's reload you. So they're gonna come in from... Well, where's gonna be a spot for the sniper? Let's put you on the roof, yeah. Why not? Great. Astrid is not leaving this fucking building
Will do.
until everybody else is gone.
I'm all over it.
She's not leaving the building. Story is indeed fucking bonkers. I was once the guy who never talked about the feelings ever, and then here we are. See, but that's what making friends and deepening connections is all about, you know? You start and you're just some guy in the group, and then eventually you become more than that, and you have this big relationship with everyone. I mean, I remember when I was just the awkward guy that was just kind of there with my fraternity brothers, and then 3 of the most prominent ones were in my wedding, you know, my wife and I's wedding. And it was so sick. Can you shoot out the window? You can! 71 with armor shredding, we take it. Pew 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 pew. Very nice. Now we can go back to the sample holder.
Use some ammo over here.
Sample holder 72. Pew 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 pew. Dead mech.
Target neutralized.
Very nice. 77 for the stun lancer. Yeah, we take that. Bang. Dead. Nice.
Hostile neutralized.
And Astrid. My friend. You're gonna come back here. And you're gonna go on Overwatch because I bet that guy's gonna move in and I hope you can take him out. Nope, you missed. It's okay. You've gotten hit very many times. You probably have brain damage. Alright, well, he's on Overwatch. 44... 30. 59's the best chance to hit. It's
Enemy down.
probably gonna be sending more reinforcements. Not at the moment.
Orders confirmed.
We're gonna take this opportunity to move up.
I'm on it.
Overwatch you.
Position confirmed.
Overwatch you. And this is why we're crawling them, because I knew she'd have to sprint to get outside.
Multiple hostiles advancing on our position.
Reinforcements incoming. He's gonna be flanked, but I'd rather him be on Long Watch first. I'm gonna move him here and Overwatch. I'm gonna move Astrid, I guess there, with no Overwatch. And then Joanna here on Overwatch. Hopefully we just wipe out the reinforcements as soon as they land, because that is something that you can do. Story is fucking... Oh no, I already read that. Thought nothing of it because it was just really funny. Never thought I'd feel anything like that while friends were even in my headspace, let alone feeling. Yeah, especially involuntarily. It happens, man. That's all I have to say, really. Nice shot. Not nice shot. Nice shot. Alright, so... Who lived? The riot soldier lived. That's fine. I got you. I got you.
Moving out.
He can't do anything anyway with a sniper, so I may as well move him to a slightly better position, and then he can do nothing from that position. Let's see, 55. I can almost guarantee you that that guy's gonna move.
Moving out. Scanning.
So I'd rather just reload and put everybody on Overwatch. That way he just gets lit up like a Christmas tree as soon as he tries anything.
I'm on it.
Like, watch this. There he comes! See, the riot troopers love trying to hit you with melee. So if you just put everybody on Overwatch, they die immediately. This year's been nuts. You can definitely say that again. 2025 me would have thought of this as a pipe dream, that it could never possibly happen. I needed to have a bat take in my head for ever thinking it was possible. That's just crippling self-doubt, which is a completely understandable feeling, and I have it often with imposter syndrome, with
Package is secure.
with like my work and everything,
Heading to that location.
but it's not true.
I'm going.
The imposter syndrome is just imposter syndrome. You belong with friends and with people. Yeah, honestly, the nitpick tier story is a crazy way to phrase it, but it's also true. And yes, I think that that is a nitpick story. That yeah, that's a really funny name.
Mission accomplished, Commander.
Oh wow,
We just hit Advent
all of
where it
them.
hurts. This was a place no living human being was ever intended to see.
Just wow, successful shot percentage 90%. I didn't get Nick pics. I got Nick videos. That count as Nick pics? Nick vids? VODs? Nick VODs? Picnics? Anyone up for good sandwiches? Holy shit, and she came out wounded instead of gravely wounded. How? I don't even know how. Okay, so Deadeye, aim penalty for damage, or free shots. Deadeye. Demolition or suppression? Unleash a volley of bullets at your target's cover, damaging or destroying it, deals no damage to your target. Or pin a target, reactive fire if it moves, and 50% penalty to the target's aim. That actually sounds way better. Revival protocol or haywire protocol? I like hacking. I miss being able to hack people. But revival is also nice. I think this will come in handy more often than haywire, especially because hacking is tough. Yeah, I like suppression better.
Now that we've recovered the apparent product of the Black
Very
Site
nice.
facility, I imagine it will.
New objective added.
The aliens are relaying a form of encryption beyond anything we've ever encountered, much less theorized. We'll have to find
Perfect.
a means of breaking the code.
I shall etch this into the leagues of history.
Having destroyed their black site,
Nice.
you have dealt a blow to the alien operations, Commander. But there is still no time to lose.
Alright, intel, loot, black market, or make con. I think we make con.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
I won that argument, so the egg is really on your face. I don't remember who won. The amazing digital circus. I'd say it's a pretty accurate reaction meme, honestly. Also, in the process of opening that DM, I got a message from... Okay, all done.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Hugo's to a school? Maybe.
Can only further
Maybe?
our advances, Commander.
Chemistry teacher arrested for turning Hall into meth lab. What is this, Breaking Bad?
I'll see that
And we're gonna do
work
the
begins
alien
immediately,
encryption.
Commander. I'll contact you when I have a full report.
Yeah, I mean, if that happened, that's absolutely crazy. Oh no! Oh, that sucks.
Remote reconnaissance indicates the aliens have a UFO hunting for our position. We need to be careful about where we pick our flight paths.
Oh, I just knocked a peg down. You're gonna tell me that you have another
The aliens
peg.
continue to make progress in
Come
their
on.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Alright, retaliation time.
African sector.
On the bright side, they suck at tracking. Alright. Who are we bringing? Let's see, we've got a bunch of sergeants and 4 corporals. Hey, that means we can bring the 4 corporals, right? Do I have any repeats? I do. I have a repeat shotgunner. So we're gonna leave the dude behind and bring a rookie. Let's make... That was annoying. Did it leave everybody? It did leave everybody. Alright, you're gonna want a nanoscale vest. You're gonna want a med kit. You're gonna want a vest. And you're gonna want a med kit. That does mean no grenades. The rookie's gonna get a grenade. Yeah, let's maybe not dox Dio's school on the public stream.
The aliens just hit one of the
I think I
resistance outposts.
might have mentioned where I go to school once upon a time, but my school is also like 60,000 student body, so
Neutralize all hostile contact.
grad student alone is like 3,000 to 6,000. So I'm less worried, but I don't know how small or big Dio's school is.
Menace 1-5. Hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy.
Wanted to make sure it's okay for me to say the F word when talking about the British food. It's pretty important for it.
For deployment on this one.
I don't know how YouTube would end up feeling about it. I feel like it's probably somewhat against TOS. If I had to guess, so I would say maybe not that specific word.
Roger that. Advent forces on the ground.
See, and that's why I didn't want somebody to be running. Because she's gonna end up flanked. And I don't want that to happen.
Moving.
39 and 32. Yeah, why not? Bang. Nice. Oh well. Sorry. Okay, so I could slash, but that leaves me exposed unless I can kill the other one. You're already in cover, so what are your 2 solutions? It's not great. So I can either move you up, or I can move you.
Rolling.
45. If I hit this, I can slash the other one. Missed. Alright.
Shot failed to connect.
Which leaves me with... Oh, wow, really, it doesn't leave me with any options other than putting you in cover and leaving you on Overwatch. I don't want to go too far this way in case there's another squad. I don't want to go too close. There's not much in the way of cover. And I don't want them to grenade. What if I do this? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do if I do this and then get that civilian out of here? He's probably gonna mark somebody. There's well over a dozen That's a muton. That's bad. Okay. A dozen instances of that happening at that school specifically, or just in general? Case in New Mexico of a chemistry teacher making crystal meth in his car. Oh, in general. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Aw, no, they flanked the rookie. That's not a rookie. It's alright, he's shit at his fucking job. Alright, great. That's actually awesome. Because now... Wow, really? Just 57 and 52? 50 and 34... I mean, 52 is still the better of the options. But I also have 64, but it also might not kill. What if I move over just a little bit and flank? And then it's 85. Nice! That's great. That's awesome.
Enemy eliminated.
And so now what I can do is this.
Taken care of.
I don't know who she's flanked by, but that makes me nervous. So we're gonna move the rookie.
I'm on it.
And we're gonna move the support.
Moving on target.
And then we're going to aid protocol. I think that's as weird as it might sound. I think you're associating those incidents with when the idea of a teacher in the know and having the opportunity to sell drugs makes sense. Oh, with Breaking Bad. Okay.
What I could.
Like I just say he did what he could? What a noble guy. I've never understood the appeal of drugs, personally. I just don't get it. Like, you're telling me I could do this thing, and it would make me feel good. In the moment, it would make me feel really good. But then, eventually, I would need so much of it that every time I do it, I would risk a horrible, horrible, terrible death.
Go, go, go!
I think I'm okay. Not to mention how much it ends up, like, destroying your body. I play the trumpet. I'm a Ph.D. student. I need my brain and my lungs and my stomach intact. You know? the appeal is 80 million? I guess that makes sense. So there are 2 mutons, and they are just massacring people. Optimus Prime arrested. Yes, yeah, that's a Florida man, isn't it?
Right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
What we need is to keep moving closer.
Affirmative. Covering nigh. Heading out. Go on. Get out of here.
Who else is there? Who else is there? I see that gun.
Mutons seem a little more agile than the ones we fought in the past. It looks like they're still serving as the aliens' front line, though.
Okay. I'm all over it.
If I'm gonna be running, I may as well get to full cover.
Moving out.
How long is the stream gonna go for? This is probably gonna be the last mission. Because I do have to go to bed at some point. The missus has already gone to bed. Man, they really are just massacring people. It's like every turn somebody's dying. Kill, kill, kill. No! Why'd you have to miss? Why'd I bring corporals?
It's still moving.
Grenade? No, thank goodness.
Whoa.
Because they love their plasma grenade. Who are you gonna shoot at? Same one, huh? And you managed to hit? Seriously? Wow. Well. Alright. So, the solution here is we use our 1 grenade to destroy his cover and hopefully shred some armor, although I'm not sure that'll happen. It happened. And then we use the sniper to finish him off. Nice.
Hostile neutralized.
And now we take you and we slash because we can get to cover and still kill. It also moves us up a little bit and apparently gives us an item, which will proc these guys to stop killing civilians and start trying to kill me instead. Which is a lot more ideal.
Sure the docs will want to see this.
Although they are going to end up flanking her. So it's a good thing that I didn't use the protection protocol last time, because I can use it now. Give her a little bit of extra defense. Because... oh, well, that's not flanking, actually. Wow! Okay! Please don't kill her. Oh, you went for a civilian? That's so rude. When it comes to the drugs that are dangerous, usually the appeal happens after. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Mrs. currently drinking coffee and waiting for me to go to bed. So valid. So valid. Okay, friend. What do we do here, honestly? I think we use this as a stepping stone up to that full cover. 65. 71. I don't understand why you can't see the mutant. So let's move you forward.
No need to ask twice.
And then as for you, I think we'll actually pull you back. And then let's see how this plays out. We'll gremlin heal you.
Go patch him up.
Very nice. That'll protect from death. 71 chance to kill. We take. Very nice.
Kill confirmed.
And now with that done... Wow, I can't see him at all? Seriously? Overwatch and Overwatch. Because if I can't see him, theoretically, he can't see me, which means he's going to have to move in. There it is. And that's a 3 damage shot. And did you also get a reaction fire? You did. And that's a miss. I'm gonna be waiting a while. I'm not leaving my computer. I have stuff to do. There's the grenade. That sucks. Please don't freak out, rookie, please.
Fire's getting worse here. Fire's getting worse here.
Yes, yes, you're gonna have to move. I understand. Sniper still has no firing solutions. So let's walk you up. 62, or I reload the sniper. I think we reload.
Ready to rock.
That was a lot of fucking damage. It's a 91 to hit the slash. He's standing out in the open. I think if I move you to here... and then try the 62. Nice. And a critical. Is that mission?
Enemy destroyed.
Not mission. No, there's still more. Great! Alright, we've got an infiltrator. I kind of figured. Let's move you.
Coordinates. I'm on it.
Grab that. Honestly, I think the gremlin heal has to go to the rookie at this point.
Heal him up.
And then we'll give an aid protocol. Try to protect a little bit more. Hopefully it just goes for a civilian. I don't know how my sibling has survived this long. Motherfucker sees lemonade expired by 2 months? 2 months and they still tried it? Smells fine and then takes a sip and it... Oh, wow. Oh, it tastes bad? Please don't swipe the sniper. Alright, great. That's good. My missus is somewhere. I don't know. I'm waiting for her. No. Talking to chat, reading messages. My missus heard me read that chat message and got jealous. She is territorial. It's usually nice. Man, I don't know how this thing can be so fucking fat and right in my face and still only have a 70% chance to hit. Let's try to get you a win. You've gotten hit a lot this game. Same bro, once saw an oven thermostat, saw it literally say how hot it was, and then touched it.
Any additional contacts. The AO
Why?
status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, that... Oof. That was bad. Sometimes when we don't have a drink, my fiance will try and replicate it. Replicate... Oh. And she never drinks any either. I can't go to bed yet. I've got gaming to do. So we have figured out that my wife needs more sleep than I do. So she goes to bed around 8:30, 8:45. And I go to bed around 10, 10:30, sometimes closer to 11. And that seems to work pretty well for us both waking up at 5:30. Although lately I've needed a little more. I've been going to bed around 10. Oh, definitely Shadow Step. Does not trigger reaction or Overwatch. So I can move when I'm suppressed and not die. Oh good, we got another Grenadier. Lovely.
Hello, Commander.
Okay. Yeah, resisting comms at capacity. I do not care. Am I doing research? I am doing research. Not now. I am still being tracked.
Setting course for Sector 13, South Africa.
Nice. That scared me. I love this man, but motherfucker, come on. The touching the stove is unredeemable. The lemonade, I could understand. I could. Oh, was that really loud? It was really loud for me too. Sorry. Okay, so if I'm currently being hunted,
Avenger plotting new course.
where is the UFO? I no longer see it on the map. I should probably have a sleep schedule. I wake up at like 4. See, we wake up at 5:30, but that is the sleep schedule.
Guerrilla
I set your alarm for
No,
5:30 a.m.
no, Siri. The alarm should already be set up. I don't know why you activated. I didn't even say the sleeper cell like phrase. I don't know how she does that. I don't know why she does that. I don't understand. He knew the thermostat idea was dumb. He looked at me, snickering, but he had a duty. He had to do it. He was he had a conviction. He had to do it. Alright, so this lets me get new things. Enemies drop an additional item with every timed loot drop. That is nice. Increased squad size is okay. Lightning strike doesn't really matter. Wet work, I think, is actually super important. So I'm gonna grab both of those. Train rookies as a specific class. What class do I want? How many of each one do I have at the moment? Grenadier, Grenadier. 3. I have 3 Grenadiers. 1, 2 specialists. 3 rangers. And 2 sharpshooters. So I could either pick specialist or sharpshooter. In the late game, I think it'll be more beneficial for me to have more... Yeah. Or specialists. Also, I realize I think that I mixed these 2 rooms up. Guerrilla Tactics School should have been the proving ground and vice versa. Because this can't be staffed by engineers, and that's the whole point of having the workshop.
You've done a hell of a job keeping this ship together, Doctor.
Oh well.
I doubt they thought anyone could get this heap airborne again.
Where is the Hunt XCOM UFO? I'm genuinely starting to get scared by the fact I haven't seen it.
Central Officer
New objective added.
Having developed a greater understanding of the aliens' encryption methods, we can now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to the Avatar project. I would suggest we begin immediately.
If I can get 5 hours of sleep, I think that's normal and I won't die at the gym. True. I don't know about normal, but you won't die at the gym. I don't know if it changed a thing about him, because holy fuck is he funny. He taps it, nothing, and then tries it again, and then, yeah, the reaction. Because your brain has a delay when it comes to the heat pain response. Your brain, your nervous system overrides itself before the brain can react, and then the brain says that it reacted anyway. Also, currently, I do not foresee any issues for Tuesday. No immediate plan changes. But yeah, the inevitable Benji's Law. It's like Murphy's Law, but instead of anything that can go wrong will go wrong, it's anything that can interrupt stream will interrupt stream. Plus 120. Very nice. So we're gonna install a relay.
For the South African sector.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander.
I have tons of intel.
Ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Making it harder for XCOM to catch them unaware. I don't know what that means. Adding armor would suck, but not terrible. New facility construction imminent. That sucks. And reducing the facility counter by 2 weeks. At least I have 5 weeks until that happens. Yeah, I think that I'll get back to Silksong on Tuesday. Finally. Hey, there it is. It's back. Aid protocol. Sick. Carry on.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander. The aliens
Advanced
keep us
grenade
all
launcher
safe by
and
fielding
plasma
these
grenade.
massive creatures as their frontline combat units. I doubt they thought anyone would resist when faced with the alternative.
Honestly, I'd rather have better weapons than
I
psionics.
foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from
I know
this
that voice
technology.
actor.
I'll have a report assembled as soon
What do
as
you
the
know him from?
research is complete.
Because I only know him from here. Alright, back to the relay!
South Africa.
I'm just gonna wait until a mission pops up and then I'm gonna save and quit. So as soon as a mission pops up on the map, done.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build the Skulljack whenever you give the...
Oh my gosh, finally I can do Skulljack shit. My gosh, I've been waiting for this. 14 days. I mean, better medicine is sick. I'm actually gonna get that first.
I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Nice, and project time minus 50%. We love to hear it. We do love to hear it. And then how about I take away this guy's gremlin? I mean, I guess that doesn't really matter, actually. Because the gremlin is only adjacent rooms. Oh. I need more engineers.
Commander, that UFO contact has us
Uh-oh.
locked in. We have to take evasive maneuvers.
Heading course for the East African sector.
Whee! Please don't catch me. Shit! That sucks. These are, I think he's a YouTuber and member of the Transformers fandom. Celeste will be a fun one-off. I think I'll be excited for that.
Using an electromagnetic pulse. If I can just bypass all this alien circuitry. Hold on. It's not accepting the transfer. Interface ready. The system is overriding my command.
Shen!
Right.
Emergency power online.
It's like Crash Landing in
Someone get
Subnautica.
me a damage report.
We've got a problem.
Only one?
They've just dropped some sort of spike outside. It's generating the same type of pulse that knocked us out of the sky.
They don't want us. They want the ship. Isn't there some way you can override it?
Not from here. I can't get our engines online while it's out there.
Commander, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Destroying that spike is our only chance at getting out of here. We can't let the aliens take this ship. We're going down, Commander. UFO contact has disabled our systems. Brace yourselves. Commander, we can deploy some of our wounded troops back into combat if you feel it's necessary. This operation is critical to our efforts.
I
We
mean,
don't have much of a choice.
this is what I'm gonna have to deal with the next time that I log in. Oh boy. It really doesn't matter who I deploy, in all honesty. I'm gonna get reinforcements over time regardless. So, this will be fun. I've only done one of these one time.
Dozens of Advent transports are inbound on our position, and they've got battleships in tow. The aliens are sending everything they've got. We have to get this ship off the ground, or we may not make it out of this one.
Moving to position. Scanning.
I can handle that.
I'm just gonna get myself set up. That way next time I'm not like, what was I doing? What was my plan? Rupture. I don't remember Rupture. We're gonna leave it there. Save. Woohoo, depress. Bonk, bonk. Zappity. So yeah, that was fun. We got some more work done on the paper. I'm gonna have to do more work on the paper tomorrow, but that's fine. I'm used to just working on that paper pretty much every day at this point, but yeah, we'll see if I end up liking the Celeste enough to continue it for more than one. But at some point over the summer, I am gonna wrap up streaming regularly and become more of a when I feel like it streamer as I continue getting closer and closer to a PhD, closer and closer to a real career, where I don't have nearly as much time as I have now, and I already don't have a lot of time, so that's great. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and for now, I plan to see you all on Tuesday. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, but without further ado, adios, sayonara, au revoir, hasta la vista, das vidania, vidicien, ciao, and goodbye. Please have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Get some sleep if you need to. Don't forget to stay hydrated. This stream is in the bag, and I hope to see you all on Tuesday, barring Benji's Law. Later, y'all.